Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are setting up a Titan fitness rack. So, you know, with COVID and everything and all this stuff shutting down, gyms and whatever, we decided to build our own little home gym. Two things come from this actually, which is really kind of nice. One is my kids want to work out a little bit. So, you know how that goes. They want to work out, but we'll see how often they do. But with a home gym, I don't mind because I'm not paying monthly fees to a gym membership for them to work out. So I'm going to set this up. I'm going to time lapse this video so you can see it being set up. This is a T3 rack, a Titan T3 rack. I got a Titan Fitness adjustable bench as well. And then obviously I'm setting it up on rubber flooring because it's over carpeting, so I'm hoping that I still have good stability from it. If not, I'll have to try to build a platform or something like that for this to set on as well. But let me time lapse this and we'll get started right now. Okay guys, so as you saw, I was starting to put together a Titan T3 rack, and this is what it is. So this is a Titan T3 rack. They make a couple different versions of this. They make actually 3 versions of this. They make one that folds out of the wall, which I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to secure it to my wall. They make this one, which has got a 24-inch footprint or 24-inch in here. So it's 24 inches. They also make a 36-inch one as well. So a little bit wider. I didn't really need the wider version. They also make different heights in this. So this one is 81 inch, and you can also get, I think it's 81, about 80 inches, and then they have one that's about 90 inches high as well. So, and you can see this is the shorter version. So the only thing I would say about this is there's a couple things. One, I don't think you need a bigger depth than this. If you're storing your weights on the side and you put weight pegs on the side, and you're putting 45-pound weights in there, yeah, maybe. Right? Then maybe you want to do that to get the bigger depth of it. But other than that, I mean, if you're squatting, this is plenty of room if you're squatting within the rack. Height-wise, you know, I'm about 6 foot, a little less. All right, 5'11". And for me, I mean, even if I had it up here, the squat's good. The only thing that would be a negative is if you were doing pull-ups. Obviously, I'm standing with my pull-ups. So for me to do pull-ups, I'd have to tuck my legs up, do my pull-ups. So not a big deal, don't really care. But I will say that the rack itself is super solid. One early complaint about the rack, like early on, was that the welds weren't really good, they were kind of messy. The welds in this thing are perfect. So they obviously got that right. They fixed that. This is very comparable to what the Rogue rack would be, except for it's about $300 cheaper for the same rack. You wouldn't even know the difference if you swap the tags out. So, couple other things to note. One, didn't come with instructions. So I don't know if we really need instructions. Once I actually started doing it, I didn't think I really needed instructions. I looked at the picture and said, all right, the bottom feet, obviously you want those to go out. They also have it so you can secure to the ground. So you can put bolts in if you really need to secure to the ground. I don't know if I will do that yet or not. I mean, it seems super solid. Like, I don't know how you could possibly, I mean, I think it weighs close to like 280 pounds. Assembled. This size does. What it comes with is what you see. You get the skinny pull-up bar. You have a thicker support bar in the back. You have a J-hook for each side. What they used to sell it with was the spotter arms that went across from here to here. They don't sell it with any of those accessories anymore. All of that's add-on accessories, so that kind of sucks. This rack itself, how you see it right now, is about $450. If you want to go up to the next size, it gets up into like $525 range, something like that. The rack itself, I think, is completely super solid. So I'm very, very happy with the T3 rack. It also comes, the other reason I like this rack, you can buy all kinds of accessories for it. You can buy dip bars. You can buy a lat pull down machine that secures to the back. You can get an extension to it that you can hold your weights onto it. It literally has a ton of different things you can add to it. You can add an arm for a heavy bag and a speed bag. You can add all kinds of things to this rack. So that's why I bought this. That's why I like it, is the expandability of it. I also got the Titan Fitness adjustable bench. So this I'm not as crazy about, and I'll tell you a couple reasons why. I do a lot of different things with like doing dips and things like that. So if this is actually down, this, you can see has quite a bit of give to it, right? I'm not super heavy of a guy, but you can see if you're pushing down on one side, like I usually stick my feet out, I do dips on it, and you can see it's got some give to it. The other thing is, the finish just isn't quite as good. So if you look at, I'm going to switch sides with you. There's some rust spots and things like that that are exposed on it. So I'm not super excited about the rust spots on it. And you can see that the finish isn't really good. It's a little bit bubbly on it. And I'll show you the rust spots on the other side as well. And this is a brand new out of the box bench. And you can see I've already got, I don't know why that would be, but you can see that, you know, and this hasn't been stored in any wet spot or whatever. I mean, that's not good for a finish of it, but it also was not that high of a price. So I think it was $150 total for an adjustable bench. So if you're a little bit a heavier guy and you're working out, I probably would look at probably a heavier duty bench and maybe not get this one because of what I just showed you. The other thing is that the knobs that go on this thing, you can see that it really kind of rubs pretty close, and there's no real way to, you can loosen it a little bit, but you can see I'm rubbing pretty good there. So, I mean, it's got to rub somewhat because it's got to use the stability of it, but that and this does the same thing. But at the end of the day, for the price that you pay for it, I think it's well worth the money for this, and I think because of the expandability, it'll last a long time. So that's it. This is the T3 rack. It's by Titan Fitness. I did a lot of research on them. Took me forever to buy one. Took even for more length of time just to get it in stock. So if you're going to order one, you see one, they're available. You know, you might want to consider it pretty quick. Because of COVID, all these types of things are running out of stock. Weights, racks, anything fitness, you know, it just is what it is. So I would order it if you see it and you're looking for something along these lines. It's well worth the money, and so far, in my opinion. If anything changes with that, you know I will update you. So if this thing starts peeling, the rack itself doesn't hold up, I'll let you guys know. But other than that, it really is heavy duty. I mean, if I, you know, I'm about 170 pounds, you know, and pull-ups, anything else on it, like it's not rocking, and I'm technically on a rubber floor over carpeting, over concrete, right? So that's obviously not ideal. Like if it was ideal, it'd be on a concrete floor, and a rubber mat on a concrete floor, it'd give you a lot more stability. I might need to build a base if I try to do something crazy with it, but it really doesn't, it's not gonna move. I mean, not for what I'm gonna lift. In this one, they say it can hold up to 1,000 pounds of lifting capacity. So I'm not gonna ever let you know if that happens, because I'm never gonna lift 1,000 pounds, never. But at the end of the day, this is a good option for you guys if you're looking for fitness gear. So that's it. Thanks. Let me know what you bought with this for accessories. I'm really kind of wanting to get the lat pull down, but you know, first of all, I just want to see. I want to see how this works out for me first. Really kind of want the lat pull down because it gives you the ability to do rows and things like that, like low seated rows and stuff. But we're going to give this a shot for a while, see if it holds up really well, and we'll let you know. Subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks. Bye.